Hello guys, I'm Mr. Free HD Night Cool here. This is some Remnants 2. This game is sort of like a Dark Souls slash with guns. There's different classes in this game. I'm gonna give you some quick tips to how to play this game. What I recommend for archetypes. Here's a quick tip, guys. When you first load up to the game and you get to Ward 13 and it tells you to go to Wallace, which is the Mystic, and he's like over here. Um, this guy creates archetypes. We're gonna go towards him. This little tower right here. Wait. When you first get here and you haven't played Remnants 1 or 2, if you're new to this game,
Traveler
as a
return.
veteran player, um, I recommend you. Hold on, let me
Goodbye,
should
traveler.
go. I recommend that you should go with the medic archetype, which is this right here. I recommend you going with the medic archetype because it's always good to invest in a healing class when you play like these Dark Souls type game. I recommend getting this archetype when you first begin the game, because then once you get into the game and you get this leveled up, you can switch to the hunter archetype and combine medic and hunter. So you got a regeneration ranger type class, and you're like, well, how do I get the hunter archetype, Mr. Fury? Well, I'm gonna show you. First off, you get that medic archetype if you first playing this game as a new player. Then you want to go over here, and you gotta have like 1500 scrap, guys. Is you gotta go over here, and it's a long walk, but it's worth it. What you want to do is talk to the guy who sells weapons over here.
How's the ward treating you?
Decent trap out of
All
that.
right, skip
What you
his.
looking for?
What you want to look for is that metal. It'll be like under his archetype is the hunter. This guy sells the hunter
Those guys
archetype
around
and
sell
some
way
metal
better for
Watch
killing.
yourself, stranger.
that
We'll win clean yet.
sells for 1500 scrap. I mean, 1500
Perhaps
scrap.
Galapagos have more.
Okay, the whistle one, guys, the handler, the one with the dog that you all see who sells like that archetype that you see in the gameplay. How do you get that archetype? What you want to do is go over here and you want to go over to these two characters right here. There's Reggie, and then there's this old man right here. What you do is you get him to tell you a story and continue talking to him, and then Stu will sell you a whistle, which will give you, let me go to inventory, which will give you the handler archetype, which is the dog. It's 1500 scrap, guys. Let me switch that. That's how you get the dog, and this dog will revive you. It's really good for solo play, playing this. And then you got Reggie over here,
How can old
or
Reggie help you today?
okay, this guy. He
Only the
sounds like
best
the
for my
dude
friends.
from The Walking Dead. All right, from the Telltale Sign. So you basically want to buy
Now, if you need
this
supplies,
item.
old Reggie's
Let me go
the
to
guy.
my inventory. Go in this item. Go my archetypes. You want to buy this sort of like this iron steel thing, and this will actually give you another archetype. It'll give you the challenger one. This combined with the healer one, regeneration guardian, and it has different skills like war stomp, juggernaut, rampage. Pretty nice, pretty nice. So those are the two archetypes. I know you can get the healing one if you don't want to go as a healer at the beginning of the game. Um, the healing one will be over here at the medic lady, which is the doctor. That's how you get this archetype over here. Because I got this archetype, uh, she will sell it, but you have to um get 1500 scrap because I got it on this character. This is my first character. She sells consumables that will basically help you out in the game and they'll cross scrap metal and stuff. This is tips for new players. What I recommend doing is to buy, if you're looking for healing consumers, buy this root. It's called Blood Root Consumables. It'll regen your health and it'll basically last for 30 seconds. If you're in that like rainforest biome, I recommend some oil skin Brahmin. It prevents root rot in the game. Basically, root rot is this corrupted, it's the yellow stuff that the enemies throw at you in the forest. If you get overloaded, she has eternal war. What's that? What's that? Eternal. Yeah, Etherin wards or something like that. And then she's got some pressing, some blight resistance on here. So there's also bleeding. Your character can get bleed from enemies, so she'll sells that, and then she sells some mud rub. Mud rub is sort of like it'll stop you from burning. So you have characters who will set you on fire. You really kind of don't need that when you first play this game. When you go into other worlds and you do decide to get that and you want to say, hey, I want to build up a resistance to, just say, for example, the root rot, it's definitely worth buying these oil skin consumables. It'll cure it. And then there's also corrupted in this game. You can get corrupted, so I recommend buying this antidote.
Need anything? I'm here.
Okay, so she sells the healing one. Wallace, if you go back to Wallace, if you guys want to know how can I create more hearts in the game, yeah, we're gonna talk about all in this video. You want to know where do you get the hearts at, guys? Where do you get more dragon hearts? You go back to the mystic guy, and what it needs to get more hearts in the game is you have to have the crafting materials and the scrap in the game. So just go up here. You gotta talk to him, skip his dialogue. So this requires illuminating crystals and 1,000 scrap and some other material, which is a rare, to upgrade your dragon hearts, and that's how you get more dragon hearts. This consumable, this orb of undoing, is basically an orb to reset all your traits in this game.
Again, traveler.
So what are traits, guys? You're like, oh, what's traits? Traits are sort of how you build your character. So traits are sort of like, you have traits on different archetypes that you'll gain, and then you have like your regular traits, sort of like your vigor, which is health, and endurance, and spirit allows you to have more mod powers on your weapons, to use more abilities, the mods on your weapon. You got reduced skill cooldown. So say if you you're a type of person who likes to use powers a lot, you might want to get this trait. So that consumable allows you to reset your traits in the game to basically build however you want for a certain build or whatever you like, guys. And then other characters in this game will give you different trait cards and stuff. You know, you can tell I'm still playing this game. But yeah, some quick tips. you'll come across rings in this game to really help you guys out. There's amulets that's different from Remnants 2. Um, they got a whole new thing about the hearts and stuff, which you got to add these fragments onto the hearts, and you can kind of see like there's a whole bunch of stuff. Like this one has damaging crit, melee crit. This one will gain like you'll like gain health, melee attacks. There's all these different relic fragments that you can inslot on different things on your heart right there. And then there's these sort of like these things right here. These are sort of like mutators on your weapons. Mutators are sort of like these permanent things that you can kind of switch out different mutators, and then you got the mod powers from different classes on your weapon. So like this is the healing shot I got on this. Say if I buy a new weapon or something, say if I buy this gun right here, it has let's see, let's click on it. You gotta like inspect items, that's a new thing. Say if I buy a regular gun like this gun right here. Okay, it has far gaze. Let's say if I want to add a healing shot onto this far gaze, it'll basically have a maximal mod power requirement, which how many times you can use it, and it'll basically take the other mod out of the other weapon and put it on your weapon. So say for example, the bone saw is a really good weapon for new players if you want to have like a healing weapon, because it's like a straight up machine gun. It's pretty beast. It'll take that mod and then I could put another modification up on it. It's pretty cool. So say I don't want the healing shot, I gotta inspect it, and I want the frenzy gaze back on my weapon, and I don't want this weapon. See, I'm gonna switch it out real quick if it let me, because the menus are so huge. Say if I want the bone saw again, I have to equip that mod on that weapon that I took off that weapon. So like the healing shot, and then I think you can do the mutators like that as well. So you're gonna be collecting a lot of stuff in this game. Very cool, very cool. So yeah, even if you're not a fan of these type of Dark Soul games, I recommend playing this game. This is the alien engineer archetype what I'm running, guys. I'm gonna explain that one to you. When you first load up and you have a world that you create your character and it puts you in a random different world, how you get that one, that's for another video, because you have to be on this alien plane in order to get it. And once you beat your campaign, I guess your campaign as your starting character, that world or something, let's say if I want to go back to it, you can't go back to it. So if you're looking to go to Nauru for a certain campaign character, and just say if your best friend wants to have the alien archetype, you're going to have to reroll that world to make a new character, or you're going to have to go back into adventure mode to order to get back where it'd be the timeless horizon where to get the alien archetype. That's where you got to go get it. And it's like off the edge of the map. I can't show you guys because I completed the world and beat the boss. And my friend was kind of upset. He's like, wait a minute. You did that? And I was like, I didn't know. You once you complete your campaign for the world, you can't go back to that world unless you go into um let's say the adventure mode. So yeah. And I recommend playing this on the easiest mode so you can get used to it, because it's a lot different from Remnants 2. I mean, Remnants 1, my guys, my bad. It's a lot different. Um, yeah. Remnants 1 is kind of like Gears of War gameplay. This is more a Gears of War upgraded Dark Souls gameplay, guys. Anyway, guys, I'm Mr. Fury, HD Night Cool here. I kind of explained to
Wondering,
you a little bit about this game.
been meaning
If you want for more tips and stuff, I don't know if I might do like a class building guide for this game. I might do it for you guys. Um, I'm still experimenting with this game because this game just came out for Game Pass. Like and subscribe. Go check this game out if you ain't got nothing to play, or if you do got something to play. Check it out for Xbox, guys, for Game Pass. Peace, guys. Like and subscribe.